honorable judges of English Storytime Contest, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Xing and I'm from Santu Petrus Junior High School. Standing before you, I would like to tell you a famous folklore from India entitled Princess Aubergine. Here's the story. Once upon a time, there lived a poor Brahman and his wife. So poor that they didn't have anything to eat. They could only eat wild herbs and roots for their dinner. One day, as the old Brahman was gathering such herb in the wilderness, he came upon a Aubergine. It's an eggplant. He dug it up, took it home, and planted it by his cottage door. Every day, he watered and tended it so it can grow wonderfully. And at last, he spoke to his wife. "We must eat the apple soon. Go cut it and prepare it for dinner." So, the Brahman's wife took a knife and began to peel the beautiful purple white fruit. When she began to peel it, she heard a tiny voice quite distinctly. "Please, please, more gently. Oh, I'm sure the knife will run into me." The Brahman's wife was confused and went on peeling as gently as she could. Audience, do you know what happened next? Stepped out the most beautiful girl dressed in a purple satin. Brahman and his wife were astonished. They looked on the tiny maiden as a godsend and determined to adopt her. So, they took the greatest care, petting, spoiling her, and always calling her Princess Aubergine. Now, not far from the Brahman's hut lived a king who had a beautiful wife and 7 young sons. One day, a slave girl from the palace happening to pass by the Brahman's cottage. And then, she saw the beautiful Aubergine. She went straight home and told her mistress there is someone prettier than the queen. The queen was very jealous. She couldn't bear the idea someone is being richer than herself. So, she cast it in mind how to destroy the Princess Aubergine. If only I can bring her to the palace, then I can kill her easily. So the queen asked the princess to go to the palace. The princess went to the palace and then the queen said, "You were born to live in the king's houses. From this time, you must never leave me. Henceforth, you are my sister." The queen, from the very first beginning, had set eyes on the girl, and she knew she must be very careful. So, she laid a strong spell while the princess is sleeping. She said, "Princess Aubergine, tell me the truth. In what thing does your life lie?" Then the princess answered, "In the life of your eldest son. Kill him and I shall die." So, the next day, the queen went to his eldest son's place and killed him with her own hands. "I'm sorry, my son, but I have to kill you." But the princess didn't die. It went day after day until she killed all her 7 sons. The queen was very angry. Then one day she summoned up all her art and laid a stronger spell that the princess could resist. She said, "Princess Aubergine, tell me the truth. In what thing does your life lie?" Then the princess answered, "In the river far away, there lives a red green fish. Inside the fish, there is a necklace. Put it on, and I shall die also." The queen was very satisfied and went to her husband's place to ask for his help. Oh, husband, I'm so sad. Our sons, they are dead. How am I supposed to make my queen happy? In a river far away, there lives a red green fish. Inside the fish, there is a necklace, and I want that. So the king asked all the fishermen to catch that red green fish. One day, the red green fish was caught. And inside the fish, there's a beautiful necklace, which the queen put it on at once. The princess knew she must be dead soon, so she went to her foster parents' home and said, Mom, Dad, this is I want you to do. When I'm dead, dress me in my finest clothes, lay me down, scatter flowers around me, and build a high mud wall so no one could see me. Finally, the princess was dead. The queen was very happy. And one day, the king came upon an enclosure with no door. He climbed and saw the princess laying. He knelt down and prayed for a whole day so the princess could open her eyes. But the princess didn't wake up. Years passed, and one day the king came visited the princess again. And then he saw a little boy standing next to the princess. The king said, Hello, little boy. Is that your mother? Then the little boy answered, Yes, that is my mother. What happened to her? Oh, it's because your queen casted a spell. So in the morning, when the queen put the necklace on, my mom is dead. And in the night, when he take it off, my mom is alive again. How? How am I supposed to punish the wicked queen? Oh yeah, my mom told me I'm the only one who can recover the necklace. So tonight, you must bring me with you. So they went to the palace. The queen saw the little boy. She became mad, angry, jealous. Then determined to poison the little boy. She said, Hello, little boy. Do you want to eat the apple? But the boy answered, No, I don't want to eat your apple. But if you give me that night-light necklace, then I will eat your apple. So the queen took the necklace off and gave it to the little boy. As soon as the little boy grabbed it, he ran as fast as he could until he reached the place where the princess will stay. He threw the necklace over the princess's head, and immediately the princess rose up. Finally, the king came and said, Princess, will you marry me? But the princess answered, No, I will never marry you. If you're willing to dig up a deep ditch, fill it with scorpions and snakes, and bury it alive with the queen, then I will marry you. All right, I will do it. So the king asked his guards, Guard! Seize her! Husband! 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 I'm sorry, husband! Husband! Finally, the queen was dead. The king, the princess, and the little boy lived happily ever after in the palace. So audience, this story teaches us to not be jealous. Treat people lovingly and kindly as you treat yourself. Thank you for kind attention and good morning.